If you have ever walked into a room feeling completely fine, but as soon as you walked out, you felt heavy, drained, unhappy, and you couldn't explain why, then this video is for you. Hello, my beautiful soul seekers. Today, we are going to talk about building a spiritual armor, a layer that protects you and helps you stay you. And this isn't just about boundaries, this is about protecting your energy, your peace of mind, and not letting the opinions of others bother you. So, we're going to talk about few mindset shifts and some practices. The third mindset shift is my favorite, so stay tuned. The first one, which is very important, is learning to trust yourself and being secure in ourselves. When other people's opinions actually hamper you and when you start feeling stagnated, is when you don't really trust yourself enough, is when you doubt your own thoughts, your own opinions, and you place others on a pedestal. So, this is what needs to stop. You need to learn your value, learn that your opinions, your beliefs matter, and feel enough in yourself. This goes hand in hand with creating boundaries. If you trust yourself and know your value, you will be able to create boundaries. Now, the second thing is super important, that being aware about other people's projections over you. So many times, other people will project their insecurities, their complexes, their superiority complex, their anger issues, their failure issues, whatever it is, whatever the other person is going through, they will project it onto you. And you need to question yourself, is this emotion mine to carry? If not, let it go. There's this thing that I have started doing whenever I feel too much. Deep souls do feel a lot of empaths, lot of mm, you know people who seek depth in life feel too much. They are very empathetic. Now, what happens is you can actually sense everybody's emotions when you enter a room. Now, what I have started doing is, I know this is a gift, so I'll be like, thank you for showing me, but I don't want to see anymore. You're just telling your subconscious mind that it's good that you can sense everybody's feelings and emotions, but you can also not absorb them, also not, you know, pay so much focus and attention towards other people's emotions. So, this is important, that you need to question yourself, is this mine to carry? Am I feeling this emotion, or is the other person's emotion getting lingered over me? If that's the case, let it go, right? And the third mindset shift, which is very important, is focusing upon your own energy. For example, most of the time, whenever we meet people, our first thought is, what will that person think of me? Or how do I look to that person? We seek external validation. Now, that needs to shift. Instead of that, you focus upon what I think of them, not in a judgmental manner, but more like, uh, can I be friends with this person? If not, it's okay. Let it go and move on. Instead of like judging them over and over again, just like move on. Okay, fine, our energies do not match. But you are experiencing life internally now. You are questioning what you think of the outside world instead of thinking what the outside world thinks of you. This is important. And that is why I'm emphasizing so much onto this, that you need to understand that life should come from within you. You should not be bothered what others think of you, how you look to them, do they approve of your dress, whatever it is. It should not be like that. Make it the other way around so that this habit can stop. This helps you save so much energy and you feel so much at peace and so much protected. So, you know, start asking questions like, how do I look to myself? How do I feel about myself? How do I feel about my dress? How do I feel about my hair? How do you feel about it? And forget about the rest. The last thing that really helps with protection and setting clear boundaries is going out in nature. This is something that we all know. Hugging trees helps, walking barefoot on the grass helps, stargazing helps, cloud gazing helps, and going to a beach, going to a mountain helps. All these things obviously help. So if you're feeling too much crowded in your emotions and too crowded by the emotions and energies of others, go out in nature. I also have few things that you can do to protect your energy, which I do when I feel that my energy is being clouded by other people's energy. The first is salt. Salt is medicine, and salt has been used since ancient times. It has got ancient wisdom in it, and that is why you'll see your grandparents use salt often, especially when they're wiping off the floor. They'll add some salt in the bucket, that this will remove all the negativity. I've also seen people leave some salt on their door, and they say that overnight the negative energies will be absorbed in the salt, and then I can clean it off. So you need to start either bathing with salt or cleaning your room with salt, whatever works for you, but use salt in your favor, especially if you've come from a place that was very toxic. Suppose you visited a friend that is very toxic, and you've come home and you're feeling really heavy, and you don't know why, you just feel really down. You like take a hot bath, add a pinch of salt in that bucket, and then take a bath. You'll be shocked how refreshing it feels. There's this whole online marketing thing regarding different salts and different herbs. You don't have to go too much into it, but you can just add normal salt, and that works too. Second thing that I have started using is a crystal called black tourmaline. Now, it is said to absorb negative energies, and it has helped me, especially if I feel like I'm traveling to certain relatives' house who has too much negativity pointed towards me. I make sure that I carry that crystal, and it really helps. And another thing that I find very, very helpful is knowing that our words are magic, our words have power. So if you just cast a spell, casting a spell is nothing but saying a sentence with intention, because you are aware that the universe is always listening. So you cast a spell by saying, right now, I'm surrounded by a golden energy light, and no negative energy can penetrate this shell. That is it. You have set your intention. You just say this and let go, and have faith that that is happening, because that is what happens with prayers, and that is what happens with affirmations and manifestation, and that is what is happening when you cast a spell, because words are energy, and if you put out that energy, it will come back to you. So you have created this positive shell around you. You can try it. And last but not the least, I think gratitude practice really helps. So if you just start saying 5 things that you're grateful for every night before going to bed, you automatically raise your vibration, because gratitude is a very high frequency emotional level. And if you start doing that daily, it automatically increases your energy, your aura. And the stronger your aura is, the more you'll be safe from all the negativity.